Hi guys, I want to say thank you very much for all the comments that you left on my video with Aswani last time. She was my first person to collaborate with on YouTube, like on this collab series, and I'm so happy that she brought you tips about how to work online, how to get online jobs, and how to write for those pitches. The pitching is the most important part, and she even gave you her personal template, so that's very interesting. So I hope you got value from that. I hope you also went to her channel to see the video that we did together, but I'm bringing her back because she's just that good. In this time, she's telling you sites that you need to look for online writing jobs. She's mostly a writer. You can go to her channel. She's even written a book. You can go to her channel and see the sorts of writing that she does, and if it's something that is in your niche, you can definitely watch her videos. I think this is going to be a very interesting and value-packed video.
Hello Jean, thank you for inviting me to your channel for a second time. Today we are going to speak about different working sites that you can join to start working online as a freelancer. But before we get there, my name is Aswani from writersfantasy.com or Writers Fantasy here on YouTube. I think Jean chose me to speak about this topic because I'm a full-time digital entrepreneur, which means I conduct majority of my business through the online space or through the internet. I must give a disclaimer. Many people think that working online is a get-rich-quick scheme. I must disappoint you. That's not the case. Like any other person, working online needs a lot of determination and a lot of hard work. There's a lot of pressure that comes with working online, mainly because majority of the jobs that you have will come with deadlines. So if you have the impression that it's an easy way of making money, I can guarantee you that it's not. The difference between working in an office and working online is that nobody is supervising you, no one is looking at what you're doing, but there are expected results. Having said that, I'd like to explain to you what these different working sites or different websites are and how they work. People who have needs, people who have jobs that need them to be done, post these jobs in these sites. People who have skills to deliver these jobs come to these sites, see the posted jobs, bid for them because everybody is trying to get that job. So you bid for the job or you apply for the job. If the person offering the job sees your capability to deliver the work, then they give you the job. So you're given a job, you're given a deadline. This site will facilitate to make sure that you deliver your work in time, and when you deliver your work, they will ensure that you get paid. Before the money is given to you, a specific percentage is deducted as a remuneration to the site for connecting you to the client and for making sure that the financial transaction has taken place and that you've been paid for your job. Having said that, here are 5 working sites that I would recommend and which I think would work for you. The first site that I would recommend is KENYAWRITERS.com. You can tell by the name that this site is specific for writers. But what I like about this site is also that they offer mentorship programs for people who are interested in writing. So if you have the interest but do not know how, or you don't have the skill of writing, this would be a wonderful site for you to join. Not only will you get jobs, but you will get people to mentor you and teach you how to become a better writer. The second site is freelancer.com. Now freelancer.com has been there for a long while. I remember about in 2009-2010 I tried to join freelancer.com and it was very difficult for me to join, maybe because I was young or maybe because I didn't understand the online working industry quite well. But I recently tried to join freelancers.com and it was so easy for me to join. Now you just need to sign up. However, for you to get clients or for you to be recognized, you might have to show evidence of work that you've done before, either as a writer, either as an architect, a designer, whatever field you're in. You might have to come up with a portfolio because it's a very competitive site. So for you to get a job there, you will have to put your best foot forward. The bidding is very competitive, which means that earlier you see the the job, the earlier you bid, the higher your chances are to get a job. The third one, which I am a member of and which I can vouch for, is guru.com. Like freelancers.com, you will need to do a lot of bidding in Guru. What I like most about guru.com is how easy it is to navigate. It's very easy for you to know the job you've bid for. It's easy to know the jobs that you've bid for that have already expired, where you have no chance of getting the job anymore. It's easy for you to see how many people have been employed in the job that you've bid for. It's easy to see if the person who's posted the job has ever employed other people, if he's ever spent his money paying other people. It's easy for you to get all that information. However, I also find it very easy for someone to con you on Guru, mainly because you also give out your contact information, which means that prospective clients can reach you out of the site, which means they can convince you to pay you out of the site, which means you can work and not get paid. However, if you follow the protocols, if you work within the site, it's a wonderful site to work in. The fourth one, which I've been trying to join for quite some time now, is Upwork.com. Upwork.com, like Freelancer and Guru, is very competitive. However, what I like about Upwork.com is that the jobs are of high value and of high quality. So if you do get a job on Upwork and you do it quite well, the chances of you retaining the customer or maintaining the customer for yourself are quite high. However, it's very competitive. You have to put your best foot forward when you're bidding or when you're applying for a job. With Upwork, you will get all sorts of industry there. You can work as a writer, you can work as a designer, you can work in whatever field you're in. If you can offer freelance services, Upwork is a great place to work. Because of how competitive it is, joining Upwork can be a little bit challenging. However, many people have joined it. So if you keep applying, if you keep following the guidelines that are provided, at some point you'll be accepted to join Upwork. And finally, another site where I'm a member and where I really learned a lot before I started my own business is fiverr.com. Now, Fiverr is a little bit different from the other four sites that I've mentioned in that it's very easy for you to join Fiverr. You just sign up the way you'd sign up on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. You create your own profile. However, there are some restrictions on Fiverr. The first restriction is that you are not allowed to mention your website. If you have one, you're not allowed to communicate outside Fiverr in any way. And it's okay because it sort of safeguards you from getting conned or losing money online. The second thing about Fiverr is that you do not bid for jobs. You wait for the clients to get you. So you just create a wonderful profile and wait for the clients to get you. The disadvantage of this is if you've never worked in Fiverr before, or if you're joining Fiverr for the first time, it will take you longer to get customers because, as we know, we live in an era where people with experience get more jobs than those without. However, there are chances that you will get the job. The best thing about Fiverr is that you can offer a job as cheap as 500 and as expensive as you want. If you've worked in Fiverr for a while, then you will start receiving a few. I wouldn't say it's a lot. You will start receiving advertisements for jobs that customers want done that are within your niche. They just don't send you all the advertisements. They will send those ones within your niche for you to bid and apply for. Like all the other sites, the earlier you apply, the simpler you communicate, the higher your chances are to be hired for a job. So those are the 5 sites that I would recommend for anyone to check out who wants to work online. At this point, I will hand over to Jean to conclude this video. Until next time, goodbye.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video with Aswani. I hope you love it. Go to her channel, see the video we did together, and feel free to leave down your questions. She'll also be answering the questions down below and also on her channel. So feel free. Bye.